A very good evening and a warm welcome to UBC News Tonight. It is the 9th day of July, 2021. I'm Laurin Masika Kazimoto here to bring you this bulletin. Now we start off with our first headlining story this evening. Uganda's Olympic-born athletes have been flagged off to the games that start on the 23rd of July in Tokyo, Japan. Now the occasion at the Kololo ceremonial grounds was graced by the President Laurin Museveni and the First Lady, especially in her capacity as Minister for Education and Sports. Take a look.
After a whole year's wait following postponement of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, Uganda's team has been flagged off. President Laurin Museveni performed the duty at Kololo ceremonial grounds in Kampala. The president cited 8 key points that sport plays not only for the individual but also a nation. These are talent identification, fitness, discipline, perseverance, noble spirit, entertainment, friendship, and promotion of the country.
You have talent, you have got good nourishment, and training. Number 3, discipline. You must be disciplined, because if you go into alcohol, into womanization, into manization, you go looking for men for girls. Even if you have the other 2, you may end up failing.
The president advised Uganda's team to guard against COVID-19 while promising to address the budgetary allocation to the sports subsector.
You are now in strict quarantine. Don't mix with anybody. Oboa knows something about fighting, but doesn't know all the fighting. Because he was saying that if the bullets are finished, you surrender. No. That's why you are given a bayonet on the rifle. If the bullets are finished, you fight with the bayonet. So while I'm trying to look for the bullets, please use the bayonet also.
Minister for Education and Sports Janet Museveni praised God for seeing us at this stage amidst the pandemic and advised against complacency while quoting from the Bible to offer parental guidance.
As we sit here, we know that you have had to qualify to be present here today. Therefore, our 33 athletes, 25 to the Olympic Games and 8 to the Paralympic Games, you have already demonstrated that you do have exceptional talent and skill. However, I want to challenge you to not become contented with the level of success you have so far attained by simply qualifying for these Olympics.
Uganda will at the Summer Olympics starting 23rd July be represented by 25 athletes, notable of whom are Joshua Cheptegei, Stephen Kiprotich, Winyina Nyondo, Halima Nakai, and Priska Chesang. This team will look to improve Uganda's overall medal collection that stands at 7, with 2 gold medals, 3 silver, and 2 bronze medals.
I challenge our athletes and the technical staff who will be accompanying them to aspire for the bigger prize, the Olympic medals. In the Bible, in Apostle Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 24, he says, in quotes, "Don't you realize that in a race everyone runs, but only one person gets the prize? So run to win," unquote. Do not be contented with merely competing in the Olympics. Aspire to win that Olympic medal. As a mother and a grandmother to our young people carrying our national flag to the Olympic Games, I urge you that you not only be sports ambassadors to our country, but also be of good conduct.
The Paralympics team that started their competition on 24th August is of 8 members from 5 disciplines.
Will be the 32nd Olympic Games and the 16th for the Paralympic Games, and has been organized under the theme United by Emotion, which reflects the uniting power of sports worldwide. Your Excellency, we are proud to inform you that in this edition of the Games, Uganda will feature the biggest contingent of qualified athletes.
These include David Emong, Piso Roma, Mohamed Nego, Andrew Mungoma, Husna Kukundakwe, and the 3 badminton players Elizabeth Mwesigwa, Hassan Mubiru, and Rita Asimwe. John Barnes, Sentamo, reporting.
Well, we wish Team Uganda the very best come the 23rd of July in Tokyo. Now, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, retired Major Jessica Lupo, has called on Ugandans to continue observing standard operating procedures against COVID-19. Alupo, who got her second COVID-19 jab, says government is embracing all necessary measures to get rid of the pandemic. She was touring the specialized women's hospital of Mulago to assess the facility situation for further improvement of service. She was guided by the hospital executive director, Evelyn Nabunya. Take a look.
Just pull it.
I am here to take my second vaccination against COVID because I got the first one in Chankwanzi, and I have been looking forward to the opportunity to get my second dose of the vaccine. But secondly also, I want to request all of you members of the media and the general public to intensify their fight against COVID by following the SOPs which the Ministry of Health has already issued to all of us. I also took advantage of this visit to tour the facility, and I have got very positive messages from the staff of the hospital and also from the patients of the hospital, that the facility here is giving them sufficient and adequate services in terms of antenatal and neonatal care.
We are privileged to have hosted Her Excellency, the Vice President of Uganda, to have her take her second vaccine from this facility, and she also got an opportunity to tour the hospital. As a hospital, we are happy that she has shown stewardship towards this country and leadership, her great leadership, to be able to come here and to come and be with us and to appreciate the services that we offer here and to get the vaccine from this facility.
Now, the incoming Minister for Presidency, Babidie Mili Babaranda, has pledged to follow guidance and enhance the image of the President in the eyes of the public. This was during a ceremony during which she was receiving office from the outgoing Minister, Esther Mbayo, in Kampala. She promised to work closely with the Manifesto Implementation Unit and silence critics. We have more.
The newly appointed Minister for Presidency, Babirye Babaranda, has received instruments of office from the outgoing Minister, Esther Mbayo. Babaranda pledged to rebuild the trust of internal security organization and warned against corruption and advised civil servants against the habit of abusing public funds.
I do not expect fabricated and malicious reports by any of my staff. Authors of documents should own their reports. My duty is to present your reports to the Principal and Cabinet. The RDC Secretariat should make daily briefs on the security, political and socio-economic situation in our country for attention of the President.
Babaranda vowed to work with resident city commissioners and cautioned them from speaking without facts.
RDCs should have a 24/7 telephone access. Their office secretaries should attend to all calls from the public without discrimination. To this end, the Secretary Office of the President is requested to provide all RDC's offices with movable landlines.
She asked them to build the image of the presidency and never to use her name in any dubious dealings. The outgoing Minister for Presidency, Esther Mbayo, urged Ms. Babirye Babaranda to work with the competent staff of her office. Mbayo thanked the President for entrusting her with the office of the Presidency for the last 5 years and congratulated her predecessor for the appointment. She asked the newly appointed minister to push for the constructing of a government facility in Bwebaja.
The construction of a government campus in Bwebaja, it has become a nightmare. So, Honorable Babaranda, as you come in, I believe emphasis should be put on that to see to it that the government stops renting almost all the MDAs apart from those who are classified.
Esther Mbayo also handed over instruments of power to the newly appointed third Deputy Prime Minister, Rukia Nakadama, and urged her to mobilize different sectors for development. On receiving instruments of power, Rukia Nakadama also thanked President Yoweri Museveni for the trust and confidence and promised to continue working for the people.
I want to request the technical team to support us to work together so that we can deliver.
The occasion was graced by the second Deputy Prime Minister and the Deputy Lead of Government Business, General Moses Ali, who asked the appointed leaders to work diligently for the development of the country. Sudat Kaye, UBC.
Now, the Minister for Lands, Housing and Urbanization, Judith Nabakoba, has directed all district police commanders and RDCs across the country to halt all land evictions during this COVID-19 partial lockdown. Nabakoba also warned all private security companies and police not to condone or escort land evictors. This was at an event where she received the Lands Ministry instruments of power from her predecessor, now Presidential Advisor, Betty Olive Kamia.
This file is full of presidential directives. I just think that I don't know how the president feels, but some of them are years old. How a presidential directive can take years?
Former Lands Minister and now Presidential Advisor Betty Olive Kamia has handed over office to her successor, Judith Nabakoba.
Being a minister in government is like a relay race. You plan things, you run your race, and then you pass on the mantle to the next person.
Kamia appealed to the incoming minister to fulfill the pending presidential directives, that is, sorting out the Ndeba Church land scandal and Naguru land compensation.
And the president, in his wisdom to create harmony in the community, directed this ministry to acquire that land for government, after which the government would then offer it to or donate it to the church.
You've heard the outside community, members of the public, they are bashing this ministry. A lot is taking place, so this is the time for us to prove ourselves that things can work for the better of all Ugandans, This is the time for us to restore public confidence and also trust in the Ministry of Lands. This is the time to ensure that there is security for the Bibanja holders.
Judith Nabakoba, who has hitherto been the Minister for Information and National Guidance, pledges to fulfill all the activities that her predecessors had not completed. Nabakoba also pledges zero tolerance to corruption.
We need to fight corruption as a team. We need to make sure that at least we put our heads together on how to end the vice of corruption in the Lands Ministry, but also service delivery. It is very, very important.
Nabakoba has also directed all security personnel and RDCs to ensure there is no land eviction anywhere across the country.
I want to sound a warning to all police officers and RDCs to stop evictions during this lockdown. Why do people carry policemen, carry private guards, and go to destroy people's homes and properties during the lockdown when everybody is expected to be at home for the 42 days? Whoever is doing it, please stand warned. And I know the police have these directives already to stop evictions in lockdown.
She also promises to introduce a toll-free number at the ministry for members of the public to lodge in complaints related to land. Robert Onyango, UBC News.
The newly appointed Minister of Local Government, Victoria Rusoke, has assumed office with an appeal of re-energizing the ministry with an appeal of lobbying for the ministry. The remarks have been made by the outgoing State Minister for Local Government, Jennifer Kacha Namuyangu, at the handover ceremony in Kampala.
The newly appointed State Minister for Local Government, Victoria Rusoke, has pledged to ensure a non-corrupt free ministry and urged the technical staff to ensure the vice is not allowed to thrive.
We are not going to tolerate anything near corruption. Bribes, constraining the contractors, that compels them to do shoulder work, because if people are here and they are asking for bribes and to gain their money because they are a business, they now procure less materials for construction, less cement, and that's why you hear broken buildings, shoulder road, shoulder water. We are going to fight together so that we erase corruption completely out of this country.
She says the public must be sensitized to know the value of regional integration.
They know that regional integration will expand the market, and our people who are crying down in the local governments, I'm producing maize, it's not selling. I'm producing this, it's not. The target is there, and the country has already started on value addition strategies. So it's your role and mine, and I pledge to work very hard so that by end of our term 2026, people up to the lowest person can explain the benefit of regional integration.
Rusoke warned the technical team against pointing fingers at each other, but rather work for the development of the country.
We became responsible and the owners of Uganda at every inch of this. And as local government,
Well, we apologize for the sound issue, but it's definitely going to be rectified. Now, UBC News Tonight takes a short break, but will return after these messages.
The outgoing Minister for State for Local Government
It's Freaky Friday from Airtel. Buy or gift. Buy or give.
Get freaky too! Dial star 149 star 10 hash to load a Freaky Friday bundle for you to enjoy the best offers on voice and data.
To buy a bundle for friends and family, dial star 149 star 10 star 4 hash. Freaky Friday with Airtel. Buy or gift a bundle today. Dial star 149 star 10 hash to get started. Airtel, the smartphone network.
As the financial 2020-2021 draws to an end, URA has put measures in place to facilitate taxpayers to file their returns and pay taxes within the set deadline. All our offices across the country and the URA Contact Center shall remain open to provide extra support to our esteemed taxpayers. Additionally, we have extended our contact center service hours from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday to Friday and from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays and public holidays. In light of the COVID-19 risks, we encourage taxpayers to reach us through our improved contact center and other online platforms instead of making physical visits to our offices. For online support, please reach us through our toll-free lines 0800 117 000 or 0800 217 000. Email services@ura.go.ug. Website ura.go.ug. Social media Facebook URA page, Twitter @URA Uganda. URA Customs Help Tool help.ura.go.ug/login. URA appreciates all taxpayers who have duly fulfilled their obligations. Stay safe and let us all observe the standard operating procedures to prevent further spread of the COVID-19 virus. Stay safe as we develop Uganda together.
Uganda Revenue Authority, developing Uganda together.
COVID-19 chijja kugwa. If we get vaccinated now, observe social distancing, wear a mask properly, sanitize or wash our hands with soap and water regularly. Together we can defeat this enemy.
In efforts to improve quality assurance and Uganda's competitiveness as a tourist destination, Uganda Tourism Board is set to undertake a nationwide grading and classification exercise of hotel and accommodation facilities. As a member of the East African community, Uganda subscribes to the East African Grading and Classification Criteria, a system denoted by stars ranging from 1 to 5. The grading and classification exercise will be crowned by the awarding of star ratings to facilities found compliant to the EAC minimum standards. This is therefore a call to all accommodation and facility owners and managers to register and get licensed by UTB as a requirement and get ready for participation. For more information, visit www.utb.go.ug or email qualityassurance@utb.go.ug for details. Uganda Tourism Board, promoting tourism together.
We've cut and reduced our MTN Momo withdrawal rates. Now you can withdraw mobile money at the lowest rates. You also get MTN Central Points when you deposit, send and withdraw MTN mobile money. Visit our Momo agents countrywide and withdraw mobile money at our reduced rates from 1st May 2021. Everywhere you go, MTN.
Introducing to you the Faculty of Interdisciplinary Studies, Mbarara University of Science and Technology. We run academic programs designed to create an interface between academics, industry, and the community. We aim at offering hands-on learning experience and skills that suit continuous evolving societal needs. Join the Faculty of Interdisciplinary Studies today for undergraduate training in Bachelor of Science in Planning and Community Development, Bachelor of Science in Gender and Applied Women Health, and Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Livelihoods and Farm Production. For postgraduate programs, we offer Master of Arts in Planning and Governance, Master of Arts in Development Studies, Master of Arts in Peace and Conflict Studies, Postgraduate Diploma in Criminology, and PhD in Development Studies. For inquiries, please contact us through our email dean.fis@mass.ac.ug or admissions@mass.ac.ug, or you can call the Dean directly on 0782827777 or 0701778699. Electronic applications are also available on our website, applications.mass.ac.ug. Succeed we must.
It's Freaky Friday from Airtel. Buy or gift. Buy or give.
Get freaky too! Dial star 149 star 10 hash to load a Freaky Friday bundle for you to enjoy the best offers on voice and data.
To buy a bundle for friends and family, dial star 149 star 10 star 4 hash. Freaky Friday with Airtel. Buy or gift a bundle today. Dial star 149 star 10 hash to get started. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome back from that break, and you're still watching UBC News Tonight. I'm Laurin Masika Kazimoto and Mugalu Muhammad on sign language. Now in more news this evening, residents of Zirowe sub-county in Luwera district have a reason to smile following a donation of support from the State Minister for Higher Education, Dr. J.C. Muyingo. These families, especially of Lanas and Bamananika Constituency Education Development Fund, stay with their parents, have been donated with a consignment of maize flour, sugar, soap, rice, among others, delivered to every home. Take a look.
State Minister for Education Dr. John Chrysisto Muyingo has donated maize flour, sugar, soap, rice, among others, to some parents of the children under his support in Bamananika constituency. Over 200 homes benefited from Dr. J.C. Muyingo generosity.
Some challenges, because whereas I get some smartphone and I use it, but we don't have electricity.
Mpebwa Dr. Honorable J.C. Muyingo era nga ni musanyufu nnyo ku lw'obuyambi bwe yamba.
To give protection and support to their children, because any time COVID-19 shall be fought and our learners shall go back to school.
Our children face a lot of problems in this lockdown, most especially in the rural setting. So we request the government to cater for these people in the rural settings, because when I look at this place, there is no electricity.
The learners and parents commended the minister for the continued support, especially educating the young generation, despite the COVID-19 lockdown, which has affected communities globally. This was during the launch of Chigudewani project, aimed at supporting families of the learners under BAKEF, including the elderly in Bamananika. The donations were delivered by Abdul Karim Waswa, a political assistant to Dr. J.C. Muyingo in Bamananika County.
Aye Dr. yagituumye Chigudewani nti buli omu amanyi alina okufuna obuzibu adduukirira abantu bano okubayamba. Enteekateeka eno yawomeddwamu omutwe omuntu Dr. J.C. Muyingo nga ssente wa NRM atwala essaza ly'e Bamananika, era esuubira okutambuzibwa amagombolola gonna ge tulina omwenda.
Waswa commended parents to emphasize training their children in various hands-on jobs, including bricklaying, domestic work, digging, among others. He, however, encouraged parents and learners not to despair but to continue studying at home. The Bamananika Constituency Education Development Fund is an initiative by the Higher Education Minister, Dr. J.C. Muyingo, and it aims at supporting the underprivileged in primary, secondary, and university level. There are over 10,000 beneficiaries of this initiative. Story filed by Salongo Kasibante for UBC News.
Well, UBC News Tonight has come to an end, but do join us for a second edition. That is UBC News Tonight at 10. I'm Laurin Masika Kazimoto and Mugalu Muhammad. We'll see you then.
With your weather update, we are still having thunder showers in most parts of the country, and by 9 this morning we are seeing Jinja with a highest of 24.9 millimeters of rainfall, Tolo with 19.5, Mubende with 18.6, Soto with 11, Chitugum with the lowest of 10.5 millimeters. This is due to the moist easterlies blowing from Indian Ocean towards our country, plus the moist winds from the Congo Air Mass advection, combined with the local effects enhancing our weather that we are having lately. But tomorrow morning we expect to wake up with light showers in most parts of the country, apart from some few areas in southwestern of our region that are expected to have sunny intervals. But in afternoon hours we expect a pick up of thunder showers almost in every part of our country. Temperature is up 29 degrees Celsius across Kasese, 28 in northern part of our region, across the lake shores 27, and Kabale Highlands the lowest of 25 degrees. U is moving out of our country into other regions. We are forecasting sunny intervals across Nairobi with a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius. Paris and London expect to have thunder showers with a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius across London. Dubai and Moscow are having sunny conditions with a maximum of 46 degrees Celsius across Dubai. Moscow is pretty hot though with 32 degrees Celsius. Thanks for tuning in on UBC. Please stay tuned and see you tomorrow.